everyone, how are we today? Just doing a quick all signs reading today, and we are going to be looking at how your person feels about you. Okay, so I do have with me the Art Nouveau Lenormand deck, as well as those beautiful heart-shaped lovers oracle. Okay, so I'm just going to do a bit of a quick one today. I'm on a pretty tight schedule this week, but now that school is back, I will be able to sort of spend a bit more time doing readings and getting everything ready for you guys. But just wanting to sort of make sure I've got something for you all to check in with. So this is basically a bit of a check-in, kind of how they feel for you. So we're going to go from Aries through to Pisces today, and please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that, and you will obviously see me taking timestamps as well. Okay, so we're going to start off with Aries. How are we, Aries? Okay, Aries. I might actually start with those oracle for you, Aries. Aries, how does this person feel about you? One more, please. Aries, how does this... There you go. Wanting to throw them out today, Aries. Okay, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So this person is currently healing. They have taken a step back, and they're trying to really focus on themselves at the current point in time. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So that's what they're trying to do. They're really just trying to take that step back and refocus themselves, find that joy within themselves before they can sort of focus on sharing any of that with you, Aries. So I do feel as though this person is taking a bit of a step back at the moment and really trying to just focus on themselves and finding their own happiness outside of this connection with you. Okay, Aries, how does this person feel towards Aries? How does this person feel about Aries, please? Yeah, so once again, it's a very similar message here. We do have the feminine energy, which does talk about this person being a little bit emotional at the moment, because that's come out with the whip, all right? And the whip is trouble and tension within themselves, okay? They're in a bit of conflict just within their own self, emotional conflict. They're having some emotional dramas within themselves at this current time. That's probably why they're taking a bit of a step back, trying to focus on themselves for a little bit here. We do also have the fish for this person, Aries. So they're really just trying to, focus on the things that make them feel abundant and wealthy within their own life. For some of them, they may be focusing on their career, their money kind of stuff at this time. They may be having some money dramas, and they're really sort of needing to focus on those things at the moment rather than this connection with you, Aries. So sorry if that's not, what you wanted to hear. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Your moon or your Venus usually do come through pretty well with these types of readings. So we'll move on over to Taurus. How are we today, Taurus? Okay, Taurus. Taurus, how does this person feel about Taurus, please? This person's true feelings towards Taurus. Person's feelings towards, there we go. We do have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So they do love you, Taurus. They are thinking a lot about you. So very interesting. But we also have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So they've probably actually got some issues going on within themselves that they're trying to sort of look a bit deeper within themselves at the moment. But they do want to let you know that they do love you, and they are thinking of you, but you know, it does feel like there's a bit of a but at the moment. They are sort of needing to spend some time just within themselves and examine what is causing them to feel certain ways. I feel like for a lot of you, that's got something to do with, you know, outside of this connection, that they've got some emotional sort of baggage maybe, or something going on in their life that they're sort of, you know, having some emotions being brought to the surface. But outside of this connection, when it comes to this actual connection, they are, you know, they love you, okay? How does this person feel about Taurus, please? Yeah, so we do have the tree firstly there. So yeah, they are spending some time on their own healing, their own self-growth, just looking after themselves, taking care of themselves, okay? So once again, it feels like there's something going on for this person outside of this connection. But when it, you know, and we do have the next card coming through as the cross. So it does just show us that they are trying to heal from some burdens that they've been carrying. You know, when it comes to themselves, they're focusing a little bit on, you know, releasing burdens that they've been carrying just within their own self. But the interesting thing about that cross card is it also does talk about destiny. All right, so there is this sense that they do have faith that things are, you know, going to move forward with you. It just feels like a kind of not right now kind of energy. The next card we do have is that snake energy. So that does talk about desire, passion, physical intimacy. So they're definitely, you know, having faith that that desire is going to still be there for you when they are sort of, after they have focused on themselves for a little bit. You know, when someone is focusing on themselves, it does, when they're in a connection, a lot of the time it does sort of lead you to believe that they feel comfortable enough within the connection to be able to do so. So they feel as though that you're more than understanding of allowing them some time to really, you know, make sure they're healing from any burdens they've been carrying. For some of you though, this snake energy, it can just sort of let you know too that some of the burdens that they are carrying, maybe in regards to issues of deception. All right, so they may have been hurt in the past and deceived in the past by people that they've been in connections with, and they're just trying to, you know, heal from that kind of baggage, you know, before they, you know, proceed with this connection. So just keep that in the back of your mind there, Taurus, that this person, you know, they may be just trying to remove those, you know, because when we have deception and things like that, trust becomes something that we do find very hard to do, and it makes people insecure. So it's probably a good thing for this person that they are spending that time on themselves at this current time. But overall, there is a lot of desire and passion towards you. They do love you. So it's just a matter of time, I feel, Taurus, giving this person some time to really heal what's sort of, you know, been weighing on their shoulders. Okay, so that's what we have for you, Taurus. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but we'll move on over to our Geminis. Okay, Gemini, how are we? Checking in for Gemini. How does this person feel about Gemini, please? How does this person feel about our Geminis? How does this person feel about Gemini, please? One more. Okay. So firstly, we have the Wait card. It says, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So this person is trying to, you know, hold back a little bit. They're trying not to rush into this connection. We also have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you have shared with those you love. So I am getting from this energy here that this person is kind of maybe a little bit, it does feel like they're a little bit wrapped up in some memories that they've had in the past. So there may be something going on there. But, at the end of the day, it does sort of tell you that they're just sort of enjoying the ride and allowing nature to take its course, moving quite slowly, I feel, and just, focusing on creating positive memories. So I do feel that that's going to be something that you can actually use to your advantage, Gemini, is keeping in mind that creating positive memories with things that this person is going to be able to cherish as a positive memory, that's actually really going to help progress this connection if that's what you're wanting. All right. How does this person feel about Gemini, please? So we do have the lily coming through first and foremost. So I do feel like that's connected to that weight kind of energy. This person feels like you and them have all the time in the world to continue and level up this, evolve this connection, because they do feel as though you and them are a connection that is going to be a long-term connection. So it's kind of like they're trying to hold back a little bit so that they're making sure that, it's quite stable and the foundation of that connection is quite strong, because they do want it to sort of last the test of time. All right. This also does talk about emotional intimacy. So you may be having some very, sweet little moments of emotional intimacy with this person coming from this person. They feel as though they do want to be very emotionally intimate with you. A bit. It's kind of, I'm getting a little bit of a conflict from this person, though, that they do really want to be very emotionally intimate, very loving and sweet, vulnerable with you, but they are sometimes caught up in their own fox energy as well. For some of you, they do feel as though you may be a little bit of a player, and so that's why they're taking things so slow. They're just trying to get a good read on you and make sure that you're not both too independent, and that you actually can come together as equal give and take. So I do feel that there is a bit of that there as well. But overall, this person, they're so, it feels like they're a very independent, strong-willed kind of person who's, had to focus on themselves for so long that it is actually quite difficult for them to be very vulnerable and emotionally intimate with somebody. So that's probably part of why it is taking a little bit of time for this person to open up to you a little bit more. But we do also have the letter. Okay, so this is definitely something that is going to be communicated to you, especially when it comes to this fox energy. So whether or not this is, this person questioning you about, hang on, Gemini, are you a player kind of energy? Are you trying to trick me? Are you just saying what I want to hear? Or if they're going to be talking to you about, look, I am so used to being very independent and looking after myself that this is a bit of a struggle for me. But either way, we do have communication, clear communication with that letter coming in about that. So that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to communicate clearly with this person to be able to, obviously continue that progression as well. So it does look quite positive there, Gemini. It's just they may be moving a little bit slower than you personally would like, but it's for the right reasons. All right. So you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But we'll move on over to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. How does this person feel about Cancer? Quick check-in on this person's feelings. How do they feel about Cancer? Okay. We just had this same card for Gemini. So some of you may be on the cusp. Some of you may be dealing with someone with strong Gemini placements, because we do have the wait card that does say, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So this person is very conscious of not rushing things, trying to set up solid foundations with you rather than sort of just rushing in, wham, bam. They are really trying to take things slowly. So we also have the embrace card through each other, you find the missing pieces. So they really do feel as though you may be the missing piece. It feels as though this person is still trying to kind of work it out within their emotions and within their own soul. They're still trying to kind of work it out, and that's probably why they're taking things a little bit slower. They're just trying to get a good read on how they truly feel here. I feel that they do feel as though it's like, ooh, Cancer. Cancer's got something for me. They're just trying to work out what that actually means, I feel. Okay, how does this person feel about Cancer, please? Oh, okay, Cancer. So I am getting here. Firstly, we've got the Fox coming through with the Tower. Okay, so the Fox energy, it does sort of, it's kind of telling me that this person feels as though this is you, that you display yourself as this Fox energy, that you're very independent, you take care of yourself, you maybe, and there's possibly this energy of they're kind of one, like, I feel like maybe this is why they're waiting and they're still just trying to work this out a little bit, because there's a bit of concern. I feel a bit of worry that, oh no, maybe Cancer's a bit of a player. Maybe Cancer's just saying what I want them to, like what they think I want to hear. Maybe they're trying to be really clever and they're tricking me a little bit here. Not saying that you are at all, Cancer. It's just that it feels as though this is that they're trying to work this out. They're just trying to make sure that you're kind of not a player. I do feel that with that Tower energy coming through, that this is being this way of thinking, that they're trying to be really careful about this. It's got something to do with their past. They may have met somebody like you in the past who acted very independently, who turned out to be a player, and it obviously left them hurt and whatnot from that, and so they're just sort of really wanting to make sure that they've sort of found that underlying energy rather than just what they're sort of seeing. So you may be a very confident person, or come across as strong, confident, independent type person here, and it's just making this person hesitate just a little bit, because they're unsure if that's just your nature, or if that there's an underlying, oh, this person's actually a bit of a player kind of thing. They're just trying to get a full proper read on that, I feel. Also with the Tower, it does show us that they probably are going to be taking some time to themselves a little bit, withdrawing at times, so that they really can spend some time with themselves and really get to the bottom of what they're feeling and how they feel about you, and if you really are what they're thinking you are, kind of energy. That it does feel as though this person does have a lot of feelings towards you. It's just a matter of they're kind of trying to work out, hang on, are these real? Like, is this real? Can I trust in these feelings? So it's kind of coming through a little bit like that, Cancer. We also do have the book. Okay, so that does show us that, they are ready to start a new chapter. They're kind of just, looking back at the story of their own lives and just making sure that they're not getting played again, with that other energy there. That's why they're sort of going to take some time to themselves to really sort of delve into how they feel, but they're going to end up starting a new chapter with you anyway, and kind of saying, do you know what, I'm going to give Cancer the benefit of the doubt, turn a fresh page, and go from there. So this person, with that weight, taking things slowly, allowing nature to take its course, it does seem like it's for the right reasons, and that it will work out in your favor at the end of the day anyway, Cancer. It's kind of like they know how they feel. It's just a matter of getting past their past and their hesitation and their doubt, but it does look as though they will be able to do so. All right, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the time. I'm having a very hectic day today, so I will just pause, and then we'll come back with Leo. Hi Leo, how are we today? Just looking at the person on your mind and their feelings towards you. Okay, so this person's feelings towards our Leo. This person's feelings towards Leo. Oh, okay. person's feelings towards Leo. One more, please. There we go. They like flying around on me. Okay, Leo. So firstly, we have the Embrace card. That one says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. So this person feels as though you really balance them out in that sort of a sense where, you know, the things that they're not good at, you fill that void. The things that you're good that they're good at, you may not be as well as, and they're sort of balancing each other out, that kind of yin yang energy that, you know, when you embrace, you come together quite perfectly, fitting, that the missing pieces of each other become whole. Okay, which is also playing into this particular card as well, which is the soulmate card. Okay, Leo, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So they do believe in this connection. They do believe that you are a soulmate to this person. A lot of the time that's when we do see that perfectly fitting together kind of energy. So they do believe that, you know, they've manifested you into their life and that you are a soulmate to them, whether you are in connection with them currently or not. You know, it does say your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So they still feel you in their energy, even if you're not currently with this person. Okay, their feelings towards Leo. Their feelings towards Leo, please. Okay, so we do firstly have the heart coming through strong from this person's energy, Leo. So they've got a lot of love for you. It's that unconditional love, that romance that they're feeling here. We do also have the letter. So they, oh, sorry, that's the book, that one. So the book is all about new chapters, wanting you to be a part of their story. They feel as though you're, you know, main character energy in the story of their own life. And it's kind of, I'm kind of getting the vibe that they're feeling as though this is a whole new chapter for them. This connection with you is a brand new chapter in their life. As we do have the Tower. So there is a moment here of, you know, they are reflecting upon their past a little bit with the Tower energy. They may be needing to take some time to themselves to really reflect on things and you know, make sure that they're 100%, you know, that they're feeling like this is something really special, but they're kind of feeling like they may just need some time to themselves. For some of you, I do feel with that Tower card that there's some issue with authority here on your person's side, that they're, you know, maybe they're having some sort of legal dealings, having some sort of, you know, governmental issues going on. It may just be work for some of them. They are just feeling as though they're needing to sort of put themselves aside, like into solidarity, like into solitude, I should say. So there is that element of them needing a little bit of solitude, but it doesn't feel like that's actually connected to this connection. It's more to do with this person themselves just needing some space, I think. And you know, I feel like it's got to do with something else going on in their life. But that's what we have for you today, Leo. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but we'll move over to our Virgos. Okay, Virgo, how are we today, Virgo? All right, Virgo, this person's feelings towards you, Virgo. This person's feelings towards Virgo. This person's feelings towards Virgo. 2 cards, please. 1, and not wanting to share their feelings very openly today, Virgo. Person's feelings towards our Virgo. Okay, there it is. All right, Virgo. So firstly, we do have my beloved. That says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So there is this energy here, Virgo, that this person feels as though, you know, that they're not as close to you as they would personally like to be. They feel as though the energy between you is stronger than the reality between you. So they do have strong feelings towards you, but it's kind of feeling like there is this gap going on at the moment. They do feel as though, you know, the feelings and the energy between this connection, you know, is transcending the reality of what's actually going on here. So even if you are in a current connection with this person, they do feel this connection on a much deeper level than you know, the day-to-day stuff. All right, but we also have this card here, which does say, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So that may be what's going on for this person. They may be having some sort of inner turmoils going on at the moment, some turmoils elsewhere in their life. There may have recently been some sort of situation within the connection itself, and they're sort of trying to find that understanding and trying to find where that's leading this connection in the reality. You know, the energy is good. It's the reality. There seems to be something worrying this person a little bit, that they're just trying to sort of sort through that, I feel. But we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Okay, this person's feelings towards Virgo. This person's feelings towards Virgo, please. Okay, so we're seeing the flowers first and foremost there. So that's a very giving energy. This person's definitely wanting to give to this connection. They're wanting to receive from this connection as well. So it's very reciprocal energy. It does talk about you know, reward for hard work, physical gifts being shared as well. Coming up to Valentine's Day, I kind of do expect to see this card quite a lot coming up to Valentine's Day for everybody. But you know, it's really just talking about that reciprocal energy, time, love, and energy shared between you, and them wanting to give as much as they're receiving from you, and them wanting to receive as much from you in return. Okay, we do have the birds coming through as well, which is all about conversations. All right, the birds is talking about, I do feel as though that's sort of letting us know that this give and take kind of energy, that they are going to be talking to you directly about this, I feel. You know, because with that oracle there, we may not always understand why certain things happen. This person is looking for some sort of understanding at the moment here, and I feel as though this is what that conversation is going to be a little bit about. That you know, they're kind of feeling that, you know, that gap in the energy and then the reality, and I feel as though the reality is showing them this fox energy. Okay, that fox energy is all about you both kind of acting quite independently, you know, not necessarily working as an equal partnership, that equal give and take. So it does feel as though there may be a lack for some of you here. They may be just sort of feeling, is there a lack of that give and take? Am I giving more than I'm receiving? Am I receiving more than I'm giving to Virgo here? So it does feel as though, you know, that it's two very independent people trying to work together and meet each other halfway as a bit of a team here. And I feel like that's what this conversation is going to be about, is about how do we get the reality onto the same you know, page as the energy of this connection. That this energy connection is quite strong. It's just, in reality, there seems to be a couple of niggling little things for this person. They're just lacking understanding of why things are happening a certain way. You know, that there is some sort of an issue. For some of you, they may be feeling as though you're a little bit of a player type energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're a player. It can also be that playing games kind of thing. They just don't understand certain things, especially when it comes to the way that you act quite independently, and the way that you do things, you know, all looking after yourself and not taking on board both of you. You know, I feel like this person's just wanting a little bit more teamwork in reality. So that's what we've sort of got for you today, Virgo. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But for now, we will move on over to our Libras. I'll just grab that timestamp for you. Okay. Libra, how are we today? How does this person feel towards our Libra? What does this person feel about Libra? Their feelings towards Libra. Checking in on your person's feelings. Okay. One more. This person's feelings about Libra towards Libra. Yep. Okay. So firstly here we do have this beautiful card, and I've picked up a hare as well. When you've got so much hair, they end up everywhere. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So this person really is trying to, it feels like a little bit of insecurities. They're really trying to tell themselves that, do you know what, it's okay for me to be happy. They're kind of struggling a little bit, allowing themselves to be happy. This person may be somebody who is, just a generally sort of stressed kind of person, and they may be somebody who, they're a glass half empty kind of person. They may sort of tend to think the worst, think a bit more negatively about things than, and they're trying to sort of rectify that. They are currently trying on that front. I do feel that they're trying to remind themselves that, it's okay for me to be happy. It's okay for me to, be happy with Libra. I do feel like, I don't know, obviously I don't know what sort of a connection you and this person have, but I would actually recommend to this person some meditation. It does say close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. Some positive affirmations would be really useful to this person. But we also have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So, that's probably partly linking in with that, why they're feeling like, oh, am I allowed to be happy? Should I be happy? They're feeling as though they maybe have made some mistakes in the past. They've done the wrong thing rather than the right thing by the automatic thing that they've done has been, they're feeling as though, oh, I could have done that better. It kind of feels like they're rehashing some things that may have happened in the past, and really just trying to, find themselves within themselves at this sort of time. It's a bit of a weird energy for this person. They're just feeling a little bit like they're beating themselves up a little bit just at the moment with their, their self-worth and those sorts of things. Like I said, I feel like this person needs some positive affirmations in their life for sure. Okay, Libra. How does this person feel about Libra? Oh, pretty straightforward here, Libra. We do have the crossroads, the pathway there. That was followed by the letter. So that's all about communication, that letter. And then we do have the moon card as well. So we are seeing that this person is going to be communicating with you very shortly. I do feel like that's pretty imminent for a lot of you. But what they're going to be talking to you about, we do see that pathway coming through first. So it's kind of like before they actually come in with that conversation, they're trying to sort of choose how to approach you, how to have this conversation. They're trying to choose exactly what they're going to say, what they need to say for themselves, what they need to say for you. It's kind of like they're needing to make the conscious choice to actually open up their mouth and talk. It feels like it's not easy for this person to actually communicate clearly what's going on for them emotionally, all right? Because with the moon card there, this is emotional stuff that they're wanting to talk about. They're really struggling to show you that vulnerable side of themselves. That they may not be somebody who is really comfortable talking about their vulnerabilities and then their emotions. But that's what's actually going to happen here. They're going to kind of choose to talk to you about their emotions. I am sort of sensing here that with the letter there, I am just sort of feeling too that this person may not actually be able to verbalize this face to face. The letter does talk about all different forms of communication, so texting, emailing, literally writing it down in a letter. So it may actually be once again, I'm kind of feeling driven to tell you, Libra, that how you can kind of help this person, and the best ways that you can help this person open up to you at the moment is to actually tell them to sit down and write their feelings out and then share those with you. So they may find it easier to write you a letter explaining how they feel, or text it to you or something along those lines, rather than actually verbalizing that. And they do need some positive affirmations as well, and that will really help this person open up to you as well with those positive affirmations. All right, so I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I obviously don't know your sort of connection. If that's something that you would be able to, verbalize to this person, write me a letter, go and listen to these affirmations, but if that's something that you're able to do with that person, I would definitely kind of recommend that for you there, Libra. It would be very useful to the connection. All right, but more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but we'll move over to Scorpio. Scorpio, how does this person feel about our Scorpios? How does this person feel towards Scorpio? 2 cards, please. 1. How does this person feel towards Scorpio? 1 more. Okay, so firstly, we do have this card here. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it does kind of feel as though this person is a little bit confused, maybe going through some personal turmoil at the moment, trying to sort of work out what's going on for themselves. They're really trying to understand things at the moment. I do feel that for a lot of you, that may not have to do with you directly, but we do also have this card here, which is all about emotions, all right? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this is what's going on. This is what that turmoil is for this person, that they do have some sort of resentment. Not necessarily resentment, but it's they're a little bit frustrated and angry. Definitely for someone, they're resentful about something that's happened, but that inner turmoil will actually eventually lead them to this blessing of finding their understanding. But at the moment, those negative sort of emotions are actually clouding their judgment a little bit when it comes to how they feel towards you, distorting their perception a little bit. So Scorpio, I feel like there may have been something that you have said or done that has just upset this person a little bit, and they're just trying to work through the emotions of that, because it is sort of clouding their judgment a little bit at the moment when it comes to the connection. But have a look with the lenormand as well. How does this person feel about our Scorpio, please? Check in on this person's feelings towards Scorpio. Sorry if you can hear that drilling in the background. I can't really do much about it. This is the only time I can film today. Unfortunately, I've just had such a busy day today. I'm kind of a bit stuck with times today, so I hope it's not too annoying in the background there. But maybe that's why this person has some resentment. They're a bit frustrated at the drilling noises going through. through their brain. No, but what we do see, this person's feelings towards you, we do have the child coming out first and foremost. So I am kind of feeling, Scorpio, that this person is feeling that's where I'm getting that resentment, that a little bit of anger, upsetness at you yourself. So like, I'm not trying to blame anyone or anything like that, but this is kind of what's coming through with this person. They're feeling like you're a little bit immature, or maybe not necessarily immaturity, but it's kind of like they're feeling like you're a little bit naive to maybe their emotions, to the way of the world, something along those lines. It's just feeling like they're thinking you're a little bit too naive to something, or a little bit something has happened that where you reacted more immaturely than they wanted. All right. But it is definitely a resolvable. They just they're not really understanding why you're acting a certain way, and to them it's coming across as a little bit childish. I just don't think they understand. I don't think you meant it like that at all, and I don't think that you are like that at all. That's not coming through in the energy. It's more to do with they're just, because they're lacking that understanding of why. It's leaving them feeling like, oh, that was a bit silly of Scorpio. So just very interesting. But overall, this is a really good card here, the dog. All right, because the dog energy is that energy of they want to walk by your side. They want to be your friend. They want to understand. They want to support you, and they're trying to understand. They want to understand you here. It is the card of friendship. So they want to be someone that you can rely on. Like the dog is man's best friend. They want to be that person walking alongside you here, Scorpio. So in that sense, it's very, very positive. So I do feel they're going to be able to overcome these, little niggling resentments that they've got here. But we do also have the fox energy. So that does tell us that this person is a little bit concerned that, and this is where it's linking up with that childish behavior kind of thing, that maybe you're acting like you only ever want to play games. You don't ever want to take things too seriously, because, games and that player type energy is definitely something we see with the fox energy. And I'm not getting anything other than that keeps saying that keyword, games, playing games, which, straight away we associate that with the child energy. The child energy is actually a beautiful energy. They just have that sense of adventure, and they want to have fun and enjoy life. But this person just doesn't seem to understand why you are that way, or why you're acting that way about a certain thing, and they're feeling as though maybe it's a bit of a, you're spending too much time playing games. For at least one of you out there, Scorpio, it's got to do with like a PlayStation or Xbox, and you play games too much. For this is what it is for some of you. Okay, they want to be there to support you. They want to give you their companionship, but they want you to grow up a little bit here and not play games with them, not play, they feel as though that you care more about, I'm just getting this intuitively for one or two of you, that it's got something directly to do with like a PlayStation or an Xbox. They think that you're too much of a gamer. All right, because I am getting that games, and it's not really coming through with any of the other standard fox messages. So I really am feeling here. It keeps like showing me like a controller. So it keeps showing me that you're more focused on the controller, or the game, than actually paying attention to this person. So that's what they're sort of feeling towards you at the moment. But if you're not a gamer, obviously that wasn't for you. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but it's just that maturity. Okay, that they're concerned a little bit. That's just they just don't understand, why you act a certain way. Okay, but we'll move on over to our Saggies. How are we, Sagittarius? Just looking at your person's feelings towards you. This person's feelings towards Sagittarius. Their feelings towards Sagittarius. Not wanting to talk, Saggy. or just intuitively there. Is this person really quiet and introverted? Sagittarius, your person's feelings towards you. Oh, pardon me. Wow, this person really not wanting to talk. Okay, we have the new beginning card. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so this person does feel like there's some sort of new beginning between you and them, whether it's a brand new connection just in general, and or it's a brand new beginning in an existing connection. There is some sort of new element going on here, and they feel as though some sort of dream of theirs is starting to be met through you. Some sort of adventure that they've sort of wanted for themselves is definitely coming through. We also have my beloved. Okay, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So yeah, with that new beginning card, for some of you Sagittarius, this is not the person you think. The person that's actually on your mind right now, I feel like for some of you Sagittarius, this is someone coming through here who you haven't actually met yet. Okay, they're trying to, like, you're manifesting each other, and you have not physically met yet, but spiritually you're already connected to this person. So interesting, because I'm clearly picking up that, you know, a lot of you are thinking about a specific person and wanting to know their feelings for you, but this is somebody else that you don't even know in reality yet. Some of you may have already met them, and that may just be that new connection coming through here. It's like I feel like this new beginning. It's a new beginning altogether. Like getting to know you, Sagittarius. So regardless of whether you have actually met this person, whether this is someone you don't even know yet, or even if this is an existing connection, this new beginning is something about. They're feeling like they're meeting a brand new version of you that they haven't sort of seen before. Even if you've been with this person for 20 years, they're feeling like there's some brand new beginning. It's like, oh, wow, I didn't know Sagittarius was this and this. They're seeing this whole new side of you, and falling in love with you all over again, if that's the case, that you have been with this person for quite a long time. All right, Sagittarius, very interesting for you. How does this person feel towards our Sagittarius? How does this person feel towards Sagittarius, please? Just clarify that middle card, please. Why are we seeing that middle card? Oh, right. Okay. All right. So we are seeing the crossroad straight away here. And the crossroad does talk about, deciding which path to take, making a choice or decision on which path we're going to take. So for some of you, like I'm saying, I'm getting dual messages here. So for some of you, okay, because the next card I have is the whip. You can see in this deck, it's the whip here and then the broom over this side. So it is kind of the dual energy of the broom and the whip coming through here. And this is actually coming through more along the vibe of the broom for you here, Sagittarius. That was actually clarified by the ring. So for those of you who haven't met this person as of yet, they're kind of sweeping an old relationship out of their energy at the moment. They're currently, they're feeling like they need to sweep away the past energy, which it's kind of for both sides of, any sort of connection here. They're sweeping away old energy from either your connection or from an older connection, a past connection here. All right. So they're a little bit self-focused. I feel that they know they need to, remove some energy, because there's a little bit of self-conflict coming through with that as well, that they're a little bit conflicted, and they're not sure what choice they're making for their own self, whether trying to get to you, whether they know you or not. Like I said, it's already a spiritual connection here, and they're kind of like, it's like their soul knows that they need to connect with you, so they're trying to sweep out all this old energy that no longer serves them, and they're kind of just feeling a little bit conflicted about, oh, should I just start this brand new path towards something I haven't even met yet, or should I continue on the path that they're already on currently in their life. And for those of you where this is an existing connection, they, some of them are still, resolving some past baggage kind of issues to do with connections, relationships, and others of you there, once again, it's past baggage between you and them, within your own connection. But you're going to know, because if you've had a connection with this person, you're going to know whether there is or is not any past baggage there, that this person will be sort of sweeping out of their energy, removing from the connection and moving forward. Because at the end of the day, for those of you where this is a connection that's already existing, this is a very deep connection, and it's transcending just the reality of this connection. They do know that there's a spiritual connection quite deep between the two of you as well. We also do have the dog energy. Okay, so the dog energy with someone's feelings towards you, it really does it is the card of friendship. So it really does let us know that this person, wants to walk by your side. They want to be a part of your life. They want to be there to support you, have your companionship, have your loyalty, give their loyalty to you, give their support to you, vice versa. So it's a very strong card to have, because all good relationships do have a good strong basis in that side of things, the friendship, more platonic stuff that all comes together with the romantic aspects as well. So there is that strong foundation coming through there. This person really does want to strengthen all that friendship stuff within the connection as well. So if it's a new connection, you may start off as friends and move on from there as well. It's all about building that strong basis, that strong foundation within the loyalty and the companionship, the understanding and compassion towards each other. All right, so that's what we have for you, Sagittarius. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but we'll move over to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, check in on how this person feels towards you. This person's feelings towards Capricorn. That one? Okay. Okay, Capricorn, this person, freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So this person is feeling like there's nothing stopping them from, it's a bit unclear, that one, to be honest, Capricorn, but freedom. They are feeling that there's a sense of freedom. They are feeling that there's a very, they're free to, it's really not clarifying for me. It keeps half telling me, there is nothing stopping this person. The path is clear if they want it to be. So I feel like I'm kind of feeling like this person is still learning about their own sense of freedom. They haven't realized that they have freedom. It's like I'm feeling that they're actually feeling a bit trapped by something, but I'm actually going to grab one more of those oracles here, because that one is not clarifying for me at all. This person's feelings towards Capricorn. This person's feelings towards Capricorn, please. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. So yeah, with that freedom card and then the playfulness card, the other card I had was time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. I do feel as though this person is kind of in a bit of a free-spirited energy, not focused on this connection at the moment. They are just having fun at the moment, exploring their freedom. That's kind of where I feel like that freedom is going, is that they're kind of exploring that freedom. They don't know if they're free. They don't. For some of them, they do feel a bit trapped. I'm getting a few different energies here, Capricorn. But time, it's give it time. It's not, it feels like there's more time needed before this person can work their ish out, to be honest. I'll have a look here with the lenormand. Okay, this person's feelings towards Capricorn. This person's feelings towards Capricorn. Seeing that card for a lot of people today. Yeah, this person needs to work their ish out, Capricorn. Near future outcome with this person's feelings towards Capricorn. So the near future outcome is we have the clover. So good fortune. You know, they probably will end up taking a chance on moving towards you in some way with their feelings. All right. So ultimately, you know, they're going to move forward with their feelings and understand their feelings. You know, give it time and things will, you know, get a bit more good fortune around them. This person's just, their energy's off all over the place at the moment. We do have the fox here. They feel as though you may be quite too independent. Once again, that freedom card showing up, they may be quite too independent. It's kind of like two independent people enjoying their own separate independence, you know. But, you know, with the fox, sometimes it can talk about things like they may feel as though you're a little bit of a player, or that you do play games a little bit. So, you know, especially the playing games a little bit thing, because, you know, that you're too clever for your own good, that you say what you only say what you think they want to hear, because you only got your own interests at heart. But like, it's going both ways. So they're a bit like that themselves. I don't know if they even realize that, but whatever they're trying to sort of, because it feels like they're trying to accuse you of something here, but like they're the exact same. They're doing the same thing. They're exploring their freedom, and to them they're saying, "Oh, I'm just exploring my freedom." But then if they're watching you exploring your freedom, they're like, "Oh, that's player. That's a player." Like, so it kind of feels like they're, you know, twisting it into a negative when it's not really a negative. It's just you're both living separate lives, I feel. But you both just you know, focusing on your own selves at the moment. There doesn't seem to be any joining as such of you and this person, because we do also have the whip. Okay, so this person is just feeling conflicted. They're beating themselves up about something. It may be this fox energy. They're kind of beating themselves up. It feels like they're so conflicted too. Like, one minute they're saying, "Oh, Capricorn's just a player. Capricorn only cares about themselves. Capricorn just plays games." But then the next minute they're like, "Oh, I shouldn't think that about Capricorn. Capricorn's so lovely." Like, they're conflicted. They don't even know. You know, they're like that playfulness. They're playing games with their own head here. especially too with the clouds coming through as well, which is all about their thoughts. They're overthinking things. Every little thing, they're overthinking it to the point where it's stressing them out, giving them anxiety. For some of you, this person has anxiety issues or depression outright. Okay, that can, I'm picking that up strongly, that for a couple of you, that this person outright has. And that's why they're in so much conflict with themselves. They're just fighting themselves constantly, especially when it comes to this connection, because they're sort of, overthinking every little thing, and they're only thinking the negative stuff. They're not allowing themselves to see the positive stuff, the fact, like I said, the fact that they are doing these same things. So it's like their own behaviors is kind of, they're projecting a little bit here, Capricorn. I feel like they're projecting, and it's all coming from them being sort of stuck up in the clouds. They're stuck in their head. They're putting logic where there is no logic. They're not actually seeing the truth of the situation, because they're only seeing what they're allowing themselves to think. They're not seeing the actual truth here. They're trying to say, oh, Capricorn only says what I want to hear. But they're only telling themselves what they think they want to hear, which is then, making them end up, in more tension within themselves, causing themselves more drama in their own head. So this person is a bit conflicted at the moment, Capricorn. But, with that clover, it does sort of show us that, at some point in time, this person is going to sort of realize, hang on, what the F am I up to here? I need to take a chance to, I feel, trust Capricorn a little bit more. And I feel like it's got to do, like, I'm not seeing any cards like that, but I'm just intuitively picking up here that this person is about to have some personal revelations about their own behavior, and the fact that they're projecting that onto others. Oh, a bit harsh there. Sorry about your person, Capricorn. I'm sorry about that, but that's what we're picking up. So I tells it as I sees it, and sometimes it's not always, happy, smiley stuff. So if that's not what you're after, I'm sorry about that. But maybe this channel's not the right one for you, because I can be a little bit confronting sometimes, and I'm not going to, just make it all, puppies and rainbows if it's not what I'm reading. I prefer to be honest and upfront in all my readings. Okay, so, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements. I would probably suggest your moon sign and your Venus as well. Maybe check the person's sign and see how see how you're actually feeling towards them. Might be an interesting one for you to look at as well, Capricorn. All right, but moving over to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. How does this person feel towards you, Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius or towards Aquarius? Two cards, please. How does this person feel towards Aquarius? You dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius? I'm like, so far you're the only ones that I've had so much trouble getting the cards out for. Well, you may have strong Aquarian, Virgo placements. Oh, that was actually for Capricorn. I don't know why that's come out for you, Aquarius. So if you're on the cusp of Capricorn, make sure you check that sign as well, because I'm getting this one, and that's clearly telling me that was Capricorn. It just didn't come out for Capricorn. It came out for you guys. Like, it came out because I've been doing two cards for everyone. I've got your two cards here, but then an extra card has shown itself to me, and it's telling me it's for Capricorn. Which I'll read it anyway. Okay, so if you are on the cusp of Capricorn, or you've got strong Capricorn placements, or you're dealing with a Capricorn, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. All right, so yeah, I'll make sure I make a note of that in the description and where I've got the timestamps so that everyone can sort of be aware that there was an extra card for Capricorn came out. But for you, Aquarius, so definitely Aquarius, we do have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. All right, so you're manifesting, all your dreams come true with this person. Follow your heart, follow your intuition at the moment. We do see the passion card as well. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Beautiful. Okay, so moving on to your lenormand, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. This person's feelings towards Aquarius. This person's feelings towards Aquarius, please. Oh, one more. Okay. This person's feelings for Aquarius. Oh, that's beautiful, Aquarius. I'm at the bottom of the deck, the hidden energy. We've got the ring as well. So there's definitely the potential relationship in the near future here with this connection, or leveling up within an existing relationship, because the first card we do have is the tree. All right, but it's straight away. Generally, the tree talks about self-care, self-growth, but it's actually telling me that song out of Never Been Kissed. Okay, at the end of Never Been Kissed, there's a song that Adam Sandler sings to Drew Barrymore on the plane, and it's like, I want to grow old with you. Okay, so it's like, I want to grow old with you. I want to grow and mature with you. I want to grow. It's just, I want to grow with you. I want to grow old with you. That's what's coming through here, Aquarius. And we also see the dog, which is giving me the same, it's telling me the same thing, because you can kind of see this dog even looks as though, as a dog gets a little bit older, they get quite, that looks like an older dog to me, just laying there being like, you've been my human for my whole life, and I'm this old puppy and I just still want to curl up with you every single day. And that's exactly what I'm getting from this person's energy towards you. They really want to walk by your side. They want to grow old with you. They want to be loyal to you, be that eternal companion, be your best friend, and support you, have you support them. This is it's feeling really nice. Okay, I was going to swear then, but I've got to be careful with YouTube, because it was just really coming through strongly. Okay, that this person effing wants to stick by your side here. They also have the ship. So the ship is all about starting new adventures, taking this journey with you. They feel like knowing you all, once again, that manifesting, they really want to manifest you into their life. They want to trust their heart towards you. They want to start all the journeys have all the adventures in the future with you. Every single ship that they get on, they want you to be right there by their side and travel with them. So for some of you, this person actually wants to travel with you, or physically travel towards you. So if you're not physically close, that this person wants to, really talk about traveling to meet each other and see each other and be with each other. Okay. But yeah, travel, possible travel for you there as well, Aquarius. But you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But we'll move over to our Pisces. Okay, Pisces. How are we, Pisces? Okay, Pisces. I had one flick out. That must be for just you, because I haven't asked about your person yet. I'm going to take that because I can see it straight away. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, this person's feelings towards Pisces, please. Person's feelings towards Pisces. 2 cards for this person's feelings towards our Pisces. What are they feeling towards Pisces? Ooh, I'm trying to hide that from me, were they? I'm having trouble getting these cards out for you, Pisces. The only other signs I've had trouble with has been Virgo and Aquarius. So you might have strong signs. This person may be a Virgo or Aquarius or have strong placements in those. This person's feelings towards Pisces. One more, please. Okay. Okay. So the one that we got for you, Pisces, we have that card here. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So the cards wanted to call you out a little bit individually, Pisces, and, you know, just let you know any decisions that you're making when it comes to love, when it comes to this person, don't be making them on guilt or what you think you should do. I'm getting sort of intuitively here, if there's age differences, if there's some sort of, you know, religious differences, and everyone around you is sort of, you shouldn't date this person, you shouldn't be interested. Don't base your decisions based on what other people think you should do. It's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I'm just getting, you know, you're getting them a little bit called out there, Pisces. So sorry about that. But when it comes to this person, we have healing. Okay, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This person is currently going through some self-healing. There's something, I'm straight away, this person's energy is quite strong. Okay, but they're still healing. There's something that they're healing from that's happened in the past, whether it's with you or I do feel like the majority of you, this is somebody healing from past relationship issues, and they're just in the process of healing and getting back to their own light. This person, it feels like this person has been surrounded by darkness for you know, a while here, and they're trying to find their light again, and they're just healing themselves at the moment. So don't rush this person. I'm just intuitively feeling, don't rush this person. They're still healing. We also have soulmate. Okay, so that says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for a lot of you, this person, like I said, they're still healing from a past connection. For a lot of you, this is someone that you are not in an actual connection with and have not been in an actual connection with. You may have met them and there may be some sort of love interest there. But for some of you, you may not have even met this person. You're both being spiritually bonded to each other currently. All right. The spiritual bonding is still taking place. This person is still needing to, you know, heal themselves a little bit more before that is going to fully manifest into reality. All right. So yeah, like I said, this person's energy is quite strong and it's telling me quite clearly. I must say that this is probably one of the strongest messages I've gotten today, with the person's energy telling me their feelings and telling me exactly what's kind of going on. And a lot of them have not met you in a love sense yet. Like, I feel like some of you have met this person and you know who this person is. And there's a part of them that already feels drawn to you, and maybe even vice versa. You may even be like, because I'm kind of feeling here, Pisces, that whoever you're thinking of, it may not be that person. For some of you here, you're thinking of someone saying, oh, I wonder how they feel toward me. But this might actually be somebody else altogether. Somebody that you know, Like, I do feel like for a lot of you that you know this person already, or you know of this person already. But that spiritual love connection is still in the process of being bonded. And you are both kind of drawn to each other, but you haven't really processed that yet as a love thing. You may not be realizing that this is someone that's going to be more to you than just somebody that you know. Like it, and when I say there may just be someone you've walked past in the street, and that's how you're starting to bond here. Is just that's allowed your spirits to sort of bump each other in the street and be like, oh. But I don't think either of you consciously know yet that this is a love connection. All right, but interesting. Pisces, how does this person feel towards Pisces, please? How this person's feelings towards Pisces? Yeah, so straight away, we do have the mouse and the cross coming through here. I also do have the house energy here. So for some of you, I want to say sorry to my best friend, firstly, because the house and the mouse right next to each other there. I do want to say sorry because there is a very literal meaning there that there may be mice still in the house, no matter how many things you've done to try to get rid of them. Honey, I'm sorry, but there may still be mice in the house. I'm definitely needing to sort that out. Maybe this person is going to come help you sort the mouse issue out in the house. Anyway, that's just a side note because mice in Australia, sometimes we have like just like when there was like some floods and stuff, all the animals sort of move around, and in our area there has been, like in the last year even, there's been a bit of a mice plague, and it's so hard to, once they get in your house, so hard to get them back out because it's just, they're just coming from all sides attacking, like they're getting away from all the farmland in Australia where they've sort of, there's just been that many of them in New South Wales in the last couple of years that they're just everywhere. So a lot of people are having trouble getting rid of mice in my area. So I know that that's not going to be for everybody there, but with that, I had to mention it because that was very literal right there with the house and the mouse right together. But where I was initially going here before I had to sidetrack myself, the mouse and the cross together, we do see the mouse is generally about, past losses, all right? And there is an aspect of the cross that talks about burdens that you're carrying, things that you've still been, weighing heavily on you. And so, yeah, this is linking back to that healing energy. This person is feeling like they're still needing to, release these burdens from the past, heal from the things that have been sort of, holding them back, keeping them up late at night, the losses that they've suffered in the past, the things that have been taken from them. They're still trying to heal from that. They're trying to lift that burden off their shoulders and move past that, but with the house energy, like I did mention, this may be maybe they're a pest controller or something. They're coming to your house. Maybe it's someone, I'm feeling for some of you, this is someone physically coming to your house. And maybe that's how you meet this person, just for a couple of you there. But, with the house and the cross there is this destiny between the two of you, and it's all about having faith that this is going to manifest in the way that is going to, once again, it's saying in that soulmate card, it does say believe this and they will manifest physically, and this cross card is all about having that faith that this is going to manifest for you. And it's going to manifest in a very secure and stable kind of way. This is something where you may end up moving in together. If, you may if you're already in a connection with this person, you may be thinking about moving in together or doing things around the house, moving home together, all those sorts of things. But ultimately, it's about having security and long-term stability. Once we've dealt with the healing, more so, like it may be on both of your sides that healing, because it's coming through so strongly. Both of you may just be sort of finalizing out some personal healing, some personal growth kind of stuff from the past there. But this is, this has got the potential to be something very secure and stable. So emotionally stable, and this person, once you both realize that this is my soulmate, this person's not going anywhere. They're moving straight towards you. It's just a matter of having faith that this is going to happen. It might just take some time here. Okay, Pisces, you are more than welcome to check your other placements. Check the person's placements if you know them. But other than that, that's what we have. Please subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon.